Taurus, Taurus Rising, and Taurus Moon people. This is your weekly astrological and card forecast for the week starting November 21st, 2016. And a happy Thanksgiving to everyone who's celebrating this week. And don't forget, if you want to get a session with me, you can always go to my website, integrativemysticism.com, or just follow the links below. And to clear up any misconceptions, yes, you will be getting that reading from me and with me, not somebody else. So, let's have a look and see what's going on with your astrology this week. Now, it is all about Jupiter. Okay, it's going to be all about Jupiter for a while, I think, but right now we've got Jupiter, remember, in your 6th house of reputation and daily work, your schedule, and to some degree your finances. And this week Jupiter's going to be starting it off by making a very friendly angle to Mercury, currently in your 8th house of passive income and shared resources. And this is going to be a week of extras, and it's been a couple of weeks of extras for you Taurus people. But the thing about this that makes it a little bit different is that people are going to be sort of trying to maybe buy you a lot. I feel like that's going to be what's happening in the workplace. You're going to be noticing you're in demand, you know, when supply and demand happens, people are going to be putting money forward to get your attention, more of your energy, more of your time in a very competitive way. And this could be quite nice, especially if you are trying to, you know, sort of take bids and things like that. Even if you're not in a working position to take bids, financially you will be given some incentive to, you know, play favorites. Do it nicely, but I think you can get away with it. Later on in the week, we've got Pluto and Jupiter in a tight square between your 9th house and your 6th house. And this is talking all about a need to pay attention to where we need to kind of create a balance in your education and your daily work. And you may feel like it's time to start making some demands of an employer or of, you know, or even an entire company to kind of put yourself where your education belongs, or, you know, maybe you feel like you're not utilizing your expertise as well as you could. This was also an issue with the Aries people. This is also something that I kind of feel might actually be kind of nice, because there will be some incentive offered to you to actually take some extra training for yourself for the opportunity for a promotion. The timing might be kind of weird, it might create some clashes, hence the square, but you might not want to turn it down either. So, what is going on with your cards, we may ask, this week? Well, we also have, for our spiritual advice, the card of the Merciful One. Okay, and this is a card that talks a lot about a need to see where we need to start issuing some, you know, some opportunities to, you know, win people back into our lives that, you know, maybe we do owe them a bit of forgiveness. You know, maybe we've been holding grudges too long, and we all do. It's, you know, and you know, in the beginning, sometimes they're usually justified, but find out how much time has passed. You know, because the Merciful One can also talk about a need to pay attention to where people have grown while our backs were turned to them. And you may find out that somebody that you think you had sized up a year ago, 2 years ago, 20 years ago, is actually a completely different person deserving of that second chance. This may be a friend, this may be a relative, this may be something that is actually just sort of a clue that, Taurus, there are some things that you hang on to, whether they be hurts, whether they be controversies, whether they just be simple frustrations, that are no longer resonant with the person they're directed towards. And sometimes people change before we're ready to move on, and sometimes they change for the better. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work and finances, we do have the 9 of Pentacles inverted. And again, we are going back to who is being best utilized. Because the 9 of Pentacles inverted says we're getting kind of pulled in all kinds of directions to, you know, to help people in situations where we don't necessarily feel like we have the training, or we have the interest, or the availability. The 9 of Pentacles inverted does say, though, again, we will actually still be getting paid, and getting paid more so. But don't burn the candle at both ends. Sometimes the 9 of Pentacles inverted can talk about a warning, okay? And the warning here is simply, don't condition people to expect something of you that was really meant to be a one-time favor. Clients and customers might not necessarily understand that or listen to that right away. You know, some people, coworkers even, will know you're saying that, but they'll have their earmuffs on purpose. So you want to make sure that anything that you do that is extra is just that, extra, not the new norm, and make sure that people know that, because we don't want to, if we do that, we can, you know, spare ourselves a controversy later. For your communications with air when it comes to your friends, your relatives, and the others in your life, we do have the Queen of Cups inverted. And this card is talking about a need to pay attention to when somebody is trying to maybe take advantage of you a little bit by, exploiting, what has become known as sort of like a frail or perhaps wounded disposition. Okay? And when I say that, it's basically, the Queen of Cups reversed has a tendency to be a kind of a career victim. Alright, they need everyone to come and save them, and that's kind of how they stay in control. And I feel like you may actually have to have words with this person this week, because with the Queen of Cups inverted, again, they're not willing to kind of get themselves out of their own problems, or get themselves out of their own issues. They really want someone else to do it. And again, it's a control battle. We don't really hear about, the manipulative victim so much, but they do exist. For your challenge this week with fire, we do have the Two of Wands inverted. And again, this week is making sure that you're not misunderstandable. Okay, we have a lot of cards here already, especially professionally, but this could also have to do with this Queen of Cups reversed here, with the Two of Wands reversed, where we're maybe trying to, please everyone by hiding behind maybe vagaries. Maybe we're speaking in ways that are considered a bit too subjective or a bit too impressionistic, and we have to make sure that we're not leading anyone on or even allowing other people to get the wrong idea. The Two of Wands inverted is talking about a need for more explicitness in our speech, because again, it's too easy to be misunderstood when this card is moving the way it does through your week. And I kind of feel like a lot of this is also due in part to the fact that we still have, Saturn in that 8th house of yours, that shared resources area. And what can happen is again, we can find ourselves in a lot of positions where we're accidentally using someone, or someone's using us. People are getting the wrong ideas, the wrong impressions, and jumping to the wrong conclusions. Because again, we need to be able to be a little bit more concrete and a little bit more prescriptive in the way we discuss things with people, because I think that again, too much is open to interpretation, and therefore too much open to misinterpretation as well. For your emotions with water and your romantic life, we do have the Ace of Pentacles upright. And this card is talking about things getting set in stone. Okay, whether you are single and looking, whether you're seeing somebody, whether you're already in a relationship, the Ace of Pentacles is talking about something becoming a little bit more grounded so it can stand the test of time. In a new person, this would be somebody who is definitely looking for, for something long-term. So if you're not looking for something long-term, if you're not looking for something committed right now, okay, that's fine. But you will be meeting a lot of people who are like that. So it might not necessarily jive with where you are right now, but understand that, you may like them anyway, so you might want to, just consider seeing where that goes. For those of you who are currently coupled, the Ace of Pentacles upright says that your partner is going to want to actually focus on, again, making something last the test of time by creating a new place for you and them to plant roots. This could, be a figurative place to plant roots, whether it's in a new activity together, a new social group together, a new undertaking together, or this could actually be, in a more practical sense or in a more physical sense. Your partner may be talking about a move, your partner may be talking about wanting to kind of get a little bit more serious by moving closer together. But again, we're commemorating this relationship, it seems, a lot this week, or there's a commemoration coming from our partner, or a desire to commemorate this, how far we've come. So it's almost like an anniversary without it actually being our anniversary. But happy anniversary if your anniversary is this week, I don't know. It's thousands of people who are going to watch this video. But, happy anniversary if you're one of them. So, I hope that helps you out, and that you find this helpful, and I hope that when it comes to people wanting to make these big grand gestures with the Ace of Pentacles in your emotions area, you don't get made too uncomfortable, Taurus, because I think it's going to be very sweet. And of course, thank you for joining me for this video, and if you would like to get a session with me, again, you can go to my website, integrativemysticism.com, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it, and I will talk to you later.